nieces and nephews. I have a new niece and nephew here today with wonderful questions for me. Hey, Kayla and Garen, how are y'all?
Hi,
How
we're
you
doing
doing?
good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, I know a little bit about y'all, but I want y'all to tell my other nieces and nephews about their new family member. Tell them about yourselves.
Hey guys. So my husband and I, Garen, my name is Kayla. We are newlyweds. We just got married in January and we are now expecting our first child. Um, which is very exciting. My husband, he's a professional photographer and I am a makeup artist. So right now we're just, taking everything easy, balancing work and, waiting for this blessing.
And well, you look so beautiful. May I ask how far along are you?
Thank you. On Friday, last Friday, I just made 8 months. So
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
thank you.
And you can tell y'all are repping for your careers because your makeup, your face is beat, as they say, and the background lighting is fantastic. You both look wonderful.
Thank
So
you.
now
Yeah.
you have a question for Auntie. What's your question,
Yes.
Kayla?
So the big question is, as you know, my husband and I were both entrepreneurs. He's a photographer. I'm a makeup artist. Now that I am 8 months pregnant, I kind of had to take a step back from work. On a normal day before pregnancy, I'm used to taking 10 clients a day. Now I had to cut back to like maybe 3 clients a week. So it's been a major change because of, financially, just in general, it's been a change. My husband, he has to work more, he has to take on more projects. So I guess the big question would be, how would I deal with that? Because, yes, I know that he's taken that step to provide, for me and his family. But how do I deal with not having him there as much and not
Oh.
working with him as much as I'm used to?
So thank you so much for your question, and it's a very real one with two entrepreneurs. And I'm happy that you guys are open to share this with our listeners because this happens a lot with couples who are both business owners, and especially with your both expecting your first child. I would say this: I commend you on working and working and working and stacking up that money so that your wife can stay home and bring a beautiful life into this world and not be out there lugging no makeup case around and meeting with as many clients. That's what I'm talking about. I'm proud of you for that.
Thank
But
you.
I also understand Kayla's real need to want you to be there to experience what's going on with her. She's changing every day. The baby may be kicking. She's lonely. She wants you to be around. And so what Auntie's advice is that you shouldn't just budget for your finances. You've got to budget your time as well. And so you've got to say a couple days a week, I'm going to make sure between this hour and this hour that this time is just for me and Kayla and our baby to come. And no matter what is going on with the finances, and I'm out here I'm going to put on my calendar that I need to spend this time with my wife because you only get this one time for her to be pregnant and bringing your first child into this world.
Right.
But Auntie also understands you out there being a man and you doing what you're supposed to and stacking that money up. I think you will support her and meet her needs as well as yours if you budget not only that money, but you budget your time. Now,
Absolutely.
how do you feel about what I've said, Garen?
I 100% agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Um, it is necessary to find that balance.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, hop in as a man and provide and be a provider, and give her the time that she needs to nurture and everything else. But when I have that time with her, when I isolate that time, um, it's phone off, no phone calls. That client's got to call back, on the next business day or whatever. So yeah, I 100% agree with you. Plus
You
10.
know, rub the feet, rub the feet,
Yeah.
Love on her. And I love that you turn the phone off. That's very important because as entrepreneurs, we are very bad about working all the time. Everybody's like, "Oh, you can set your schedule." No, when you own a business, you work all the time. Your clients are your life, and they help pay your bills. But it is important to have a balance. It's important to live in the moment and enjoy this time that y'all have together. And I think that if you have time that Kayla knows on a joint calendar that is scheduled, she can look forward to that.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
so in the lonely moment, she can say, well, tomorrow night we get to have, a few hours of cuddle time, or we'll watch my favorite movie, or he'll make me my favorite meal, or bring me like that. That will help her tremendously. Don't you think so, Kayla?
Absolutely.
Now, you guys have another question for Auntie, don't y'all?
Yes. Did you want to take lead on that, babe? Or
Yeah, sure, sure. Our next question is really about the spark in the relationship. Being a newlywed, still being in that newlywed phase. Obviously, first year of a relationship is the golden year. Where she can't do anything wrong, I can't do anything wrong. We're just coasting, and getting into the marriage, same thing. First year of the marriage, and obviously the first year of our marriage is here comes the baby. God has those plans for us. So, I guess our next question is after the baby comes and after that honeymoon phase has settled a little bit, how do we continue to keep that spark and to keep each other's more than just well-being, because we keep each other's well-being at heart, but just that spark, how do we keep that spark going in the relationship?
Very good question. I'm gonna give you some advice that I got from a couple that was married 40, has been married for 43 years that were on the pod as well. And their advice is to not let that spark die down. Keep it burning. And so, yes, you're about to have a baby. And yes, that's going to be a different chapter in your life. But you two are still a couple. And it's important to remember that. And so, where the baby is important, you as a family unit or as a couple is important also. And so, you're going to have to make time for the two of you. Grandma, granddaddy, if they're around, whoever, aunties, uncles, babysitter, whoever is going to need to come into play to give y'all time to continue to date yourselves, to date each other. It's
Mhm.
important to, like, she needs to still feel giddy when you look at her getting dressed up for y'all to go out or to have an evening in. He needs to feel, like a sexy man when he gets all dressed up too, for y'all to do something special, just the two of you, and for you to plan a romantic event for just the two of y'all. It's important for couples to still date each other, to still court each other, to still love on each other, to still compliment each other on how we looking and smelling and feeling and tasting. Honey, Auntie gonna tell it all. That's how you keep the spark alive. You don't let it die. You know, when after the baby's born, you're gonna have to wait some time before you can do some grown folk stuff. But that don't mean you can't do some other, like these 43-year-old, this couple that was married for 43 years. Baby, honey, they said you can find other stuff to do. So find it to make each other feel connected. And don't let
absolutely.
it go. Don't let it go. And keep other people out your darn business. Hallelujah.
I,
Right? Don't listen
I
to the naysayers that say after you have a baby, this gonna happen and all that. That doesn't necessarily have to happen in your marriage. Y'all could still be the same as y'all are now after the baby comes. The baby could come and be a good baby and immediately sleep all night, and y'all can still do whatever y'all want to do. You just never know. So don't let other people's experiences color what's gonna happen in your life and in your marriage. And just love
Absolutely.
on each other and flirting. I still flirt with my husband after 25 years. Keep flirting, you know?
Mhm.
Keep shaking it.
absolutely.
Keep walking around with nothing on, honey. Do what you need to do to keep his eye, and you do what you need to do to keep hers, right?
Absolutely.
No, no, I love that. I love that. One thing that you said that really sticks out to me is keep on dating each other.
Yes.
Because people feel like yeah, obviously the wig and the makeup might come off, or the haircuts might slow down after the dating, but so long as you keep dating each other, that definitely will help. Not even should, not can, but will help.
It will. And like my husband and I, a date for us is our favorite thing on the weekend is turning our phones off, like you said, and being present and watching movies downstairs in our theater with each other, not being bothered with nobody. And we allow ourselves to order out that day and eat junk food and just snug under the blanket together. And we look forward to that through the whole week. You know, people think, oh, you got to be out in the street spending money. No, we got food at home. We got money. We got TV and streaming services at the house. And if that's something that you enjoy to do together, then do it. If y'all like to get dressed up and go out, then do it. Put it in the budget. But keep dating each other and flirt with each other and let each other know that you're important to each other. Okay?
Nice girl. Watch out.
Right. Because the baby you gonna put the baby gonna take naps and stuff. Flirt with your wife when the baby's sleeping. Oh, get to rubbing them feet and other stuff.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. I think I have one more question for TT.
Yes. So it was really, so as you know, my husband and I, we met each other in 2021. We got together in 2022, and he proposed to me last year.
Girl, you locked it down.
Right. Yeah. So everything, I guess, like most people, like the kind of feedback, or I guess the thought process of everyone around us was like, normally people wait like years to get married, but in our head, it was kind of like we didn't want to just be together and just shack up, and you know what I mean, like, and do what everyone does now, and not to throw shade on anyone's relationship, but I think for us it was just like we wanted to do the right thing, and we wanted to do the right thing, and we wanted to do it the way God says we should do it, and not just commit fornication. So I guess that's why everything happened so fast, because we got together, we dated for a while, got engaged last year of April, and then come December, we were planning our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then shortly after that, planning a baby shower. So.
Right. So I guess we would like your advice on that and your point of view.
On folks being in your business?
Say that again?
On folks being in your business.
Right.
Essentially.
Baby, block out the noise. If it works for you, I love it. That's all that matters. Don't worry about other people. Don't allow their commentary to come into your happy marriage. If this is what was ordained by the Lord for y'all, then that's what it is. Enjoy it, revel in it. Have the spirit of gratitude. And when folks come for it, tell them to worry about their own life. It's nice. Y'all seem like lovely, nice people. Y'all don't click and pop off like Auntie do. But but put it in your words and just tell them, this was what was important to me and my husband, and that's what we did, and we're enjoying it. These were the steps that the Lord put forth for our union. That we meet. We knew that we were for each other. We did not want to live together in sin. We didn't want to shack up, and we ain't shade nobody that does it, but that wasn't for us. So we got married because we knew that we belonged together. And then as married people do, we did what married people do. And now we expecting a baby. Hallelujah. Because some people, it ain't that easy, right? We're going to be thankful for that. Right. And now we're moving to this next chapter in our life. And, just tell people need to mind their darn business. Don't get Auntie to cussing on here. We got to keep this monetization. Like, people get on my nerves with all their outside commentary. Just be nice, but just tell them, worry about your situation. It's great over here. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And don't let that noise come in to your marriage, because those friends or associates and those people, those naysayers, that little nagging and those little backhanded compliments and all that stuff, they get to you after a while. They do. Right. They do. And you got to get in a position now as a newlywed where you set boundaries and shut that ish down. Shut it down, because you don't want the third party, the haters who mad because you got a good man and he got a good woman, and y'all attractive young people doing things, and they mad because their situation is whatever their reasons, or they just negative, coming in and messing up what you got. Okay? Promise me y'all won't allow that. Promise me you're going to start practicing setting boundaries. There is nothing wrong with setting boundaries and saying, you know what, I ain't got time for that today. I'm happy. It's happy around here. I'm blissful, and I'm going to stay in that.
Absolutely.
Right? Life lasts in the Lord spare me. I'm going to stay in that spirit. Okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So are you, so now, do people get in y'all business about y'all age difference?
I'll let you answer that.
I'm not sure. I think over time they've had too much other things to focus on. Like like us meeting and getting together and getting married and now expecting a baby. I don't. I'll say no.
I
Okay.
think now, no.
No, yeah.
In the beginning, I feel yes. But now, since it's so much stuff that we've been doing, they're kind of distracted with that, and they're like, "Oh, you guys are getting married already. Oh, you guys are having starting a family already." Like, so it's just, I mean, this just teaches us, like, people are gonna say things regardless,
Right.
you know.
Right. I had another niece and nephew on who were complaining that people were like, when y'all gonna have a baby? So folk always gonna have something to say, child. You can't win for losing. They're gonna escalate whatever it is, they're gonna always have something to say. So you have the right attitude. Just keep enjoying each other, enjoying this moment, getting ready and preparing for new life to come into this world. That baby gonna be beautiful. I can tell y'all both beautiful spirits. And don't worry about what other people say. I brought up the age difference because my husband is 8 years older than me, and everybody has something to say about that child. They had something to say about him being older than me. And 25 years later, we still together. So hallelujah.
Right.
Well, thank y'all so much for being here today. I'm so excited for y'all. I better get a picture of this baby when it's born.
Yes.
I better know what's going on, updates. If you have questions for TT about business or business taxes or anything, y'all know I'm here for y'all. And I'm also here for my nieces and nephews listening to this pod. If you have questions, you can text CBYB, Crawl Before You Ball, to 404-737-1091, and Auntie will answer your question, and I might, just might, feature you on an upcoming episode. Thank y'all so much, y'all. And congratulations. And be happy. Communication between you and your partner, all that matters. All that other noise, don't listen to it. Now you need to listen to Auntie. Auntie been married 20 years and with her husband for 25 years. We dated for 5 years. So consider the source and consider the ultimate source. Crawl Before You Ball. My book, you can get it anywhere that books are sold. I'll tell you all the stories about Uncle Dave and I so that you can learn from our mistakes and learn from our successes. Get this book wherever books are sold. Links below. Y'all, this is what you need. And if you have questions for TT, again, you can text me at 404-737-1091. Don't forget to put the text CBYB for Crawl Before You Ball. I've had a great time with y'all today, and I will see y'all next time. Smooches!